to the first barrier jump and then have one every 80
Hi, this is Clay Dixon. You're watching KRCC Sports on krcc-tv.com. And here we are at the Bellarmine Classic in Louisville, Kentucky. And right away, we're starting off the women's 3,000-meter steeplechase. Right now, they just started off a couple of seconds ago. We got a pretty good field lineup for you today, 13 runners in total. Got about 200 meters before they reach their first barrier. Right now, it looks like we got Northern Kentucky and might be a Vincennes in the lead. We got a Bellarmine, Northern Kentucky, DePaul, Indianapolis. All right, here's the first barrier. Everybody clears it in ease. Other teams competing, we have the
women's steeple will be the 4x1. The men followed by the women, just one
Southern Indiana,
just a reminder to those athletes,
Western Kentucky, and Morehead State. They're all competing today.
Have the lead runner at the start. And would be
and
if the anchor has a hit
through two barriers here, approaching the third one. The first water barrier will be here soon. We got
very quickly then move into the 1500
looks like a Southern Indiana in the lead, followed by Northern Kentucky and Western Kentucky.
And they will start at the top of the back stretch. Again,
looking pretty good so far. All right, here's the first water barrier, so you can make it through this.
Always check in at their start line of their respective event.
Pretty decent jumps for right there today. This is a late season meet. Most of these girls have already competed in this event before, and they've probably gotten their steps down by now. Looks like Southern Indiana, followed by Western Kentucky, two Northern Kentucky, a Morehead State, then Indianapolis in the white. Here's the Morehead State and Northern Kentucky runners. Skipping a little bit later into the race. Looking like we got Southern Indiana still in the lead. Got a Northern Kentucky and Western Kentucky battling out for the second, third, and fourth spots. Morehead State in there as well. Indianapolis looking strong as well. In the first event of today, the men's 3,000-meter steeplechase was won by Northern Kentucky's Brendan Schwalek in a time of 9:21, followed by Hunter Motz, a sophomore from Vincennes, in a time of 9:36. Cody Stone came in third place. All right, here comes the finish line, and that looks like it's Lauren Miner from Southern Indiana, finishing strong in 10:53, solid time, very fast today. There, we got a battle for, this is the fourth spot right there. That's Morgan Lira and Kelsey Gaffney from Northern and Morehead State, the final water barrier for them. And Gaffney did a good one. Lira had a rough one there and opened up 20 meters on her. That's how critical a good water jump is. The final barrier here, and we have Gaffney coming in for fourth place. Morgan Lira coming in, still on pace for a PR, going to be sub 12, I'd say. Behind here we have from Indianapolis, Courtney Rapole, all going to be sub 12. Second place was Northern Kentucky, Kayla Justice. All right, we get the men's 1,500-meter run. Got a good field lineup for you today. We got a pacer, Jared Finwider, in the lead right now. Be going about 2:02 for the 800. That's the plan. Be looking for Ryan Eaton from Louisville, Robert Sandlin, Tyler Schicknell, and Benjamin McMillan. Some of your top runners today. All right, your Rabbit looking good. Going to the first 300 in about 45 seconds.
That guy just put his hand on his back.
Yeah, he got cut
A little
off.
fast, but still on pace. Going through the first 400 in
That all the time.
One time I cut this girl off.
61 seconds.
I do that.
So he's right on
60
pace.
flat.
Behind him, we have Robert Sandlin
60
from Bellarmine, a junior. Ran
See if
for,
they come back in 59. Huh?
I believe, Franklin County or one of the
So would they go with 60,
Central
69,
Kentucky team
like
in his high
60,
school.
59.
Right on the Bellarmine. Here at the home track. All right. We got Tyler Stighill in there as well from Southern Indiana. Indianapolis's Benjamin McMillan. Ryan Eaton in third place right now. Behind them we got
What's his feeling?
all right, going to
For what?
700.
For 15, it's like 350
Your
something.
pacer is dropped off to the rabbit. On pace for, they're going to the 800 mark in just a little bit over 2 minutes. On pace, still looking good.
Damn.
If they keep this up, they'll do about a 345, 346. Right now, we got opening up his lead, Robert Sandlin, the hometown runner. Right behind him, Southern Indiana, Ryan Eaton and Indianapolis McMillan. All looking good.
63.
See these, most definitely these four runners will break 4 minutes today. All right, Eaton and McMillan falling off the leaders. Final lap to go. It's Bellarmine in the lead, followed by Schicknell from Southern Indiana. Sandlin with the kick, always winning with the kick. 300 to go. He's got himself a 10-meter lead. Schicknell following back slowly. McMillan in third, Eaton in fourth. 250 to go, and we got Sandlin lengthening his lead. Looking so effortless. 200 meters to go. Sandlin on the home track. Behind him, we have Tyler Schicknell, the freshman from Southern Indiana. And about 20 meters back from them, we have a little battle for third place. Coming into the straightaway, though, it's all Robert Sandlin, the junior from Bellarmine. 75 meters to go for the win. He's going to be sub 350 for today on this rainy, cold day, and it's 348. Behind him, Southern Indiana, Tyler Schicknell, 352. Third and fourth, Benjamin McMillan and Ryan Eaton coming in at 355 respectively, all breaking going sub 4.
It's 343.
Fifth place, Sean O'Brien from Indianapolis in 403. Here's the women's 1,500 meter run. Just started. Watching KRCC Sports and KRCC-TV.com.
The reason you're a runner, not a videographer.
All right, in the lead we have Angela Must, a junior from Bellarmine. Been doing really good over the last few years, getting the GLCV conference awards. Behind her we got, looks like Southern Indiana,
He's in her face like Dan Shellstrom.
Moorhead State,
I started like, it's just now at
400 down. It's Angela Must, the hometown runner.
she went through at 70. That's what I did last year. I think it was, and I was like back in the back. Maybe like a 72. I don't know, it was fast. That's cool. She wanted to do like, I think she said 73 or 70.
Moving up, it looks like from Moorhead,
What'd they go out in?
Natalie Norman, the senior.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a 2:11 800 PR. 441 for the
She's ranked second.
1,500 meter. She's coming in ranked in the top half here, or the top, probably the top 10th actually.
Let's go, Natalie!
Go Nat!
In third place right now. In front of her, we got Southern Indiana and Bellarmine. 700 down, 800 meters to go. Norman looking to break the school record in the 1500 meters, set back in, I believe, 1970s. Right now we got Musk moving up. Got a 5-meter gap between second and third.
Coach is yelling hardcore. Where is he? Let's go, Nat! He's over there in black jacket.
600 to go.
Can't handle watching him.
We got Angela Musk
What's up, boys?
opening her lead up to about 10 meters now. Getting close to 15 now. Watching the women's 1500 meter run. Got another heat for you after this. Moving to second is Norman.
That one girl's really good.
Yeah, the girl is
Behind her,
Come on, Natalie! Let's go, Natalie!
Erica Wilson, the junior from Southern Indiana. Bell lap. We got Angela Musk. About a 10-meter lead. Norman closing on her.
In the infield, in the middle.
Behind them, Erica Wilson. And we got a Bellarmine pack moving up. But with about a 20-meter lead now, it's Musk, followed by Norman. 300 to go. Musk, just like her teammate Sandlin, blowing away the field here. Solid kick, puts her in the lead. 200 to go. It's all Musk. Norman looking to catch her. Got about a 25-meter gap to make up, though, in the last 150 meters.
409.
On pace for a school record for Norman. Musk coming in the last straightaway. Coming into the finish line with ease. Norman coming in, looking for the school record. 4:38. And it's going to be a close one. 4:36 for Musk, 4:39 for Norman. Just a little bit off there. Here's the second heat of the women's 1500 meter run. Got quite a few runners out there today. Official time was 4:36.16 for Musk. And Norman, 4:39.9, 4:41 for Maggie Wagner, coming in third place. Erica Wilson in fourth, 4:42. Or 4:44. Women's 4x100 meter relay. Bellarmine won for the women's 47.81, followed by Vincent in 50.37. On the guys' side, Wabash 42.32 or 35. Bellarmine 42.48. Vincent 43.09 and Southern Indiana 45.92. All right, your leaders, both from Morehead State. Jasmine Andrews and Alex Morris. All right, moving into the lead now. That's a Northern Kentucky runner. The women's 100 meter hurdles winner from Vincent, Kenrisha Brothwaite, time of 14.1, and second place Kendall Richmond from Northern Kentucky, 14.91. On the guys' side, Ronnie Postauer from Wabash, 14.51 in the 110 hurdles. And Trayvon Matthews, the freshman from Vincent's, 14.65. Solid times out there today. The men's 400 meter dash. Coming up after this, so we got the 100 meter. Right after that, we're going to be covering that for you.
I don't think I can. It just needs to be the perfect pace. It's not so helpful.
Bellarmine in the lead.
What is your pace? What do you want? 18.
And rather, that's That's Bellarmine women. And then there's Moorhead State looking good, Northern Kentucky as well. Just a little bit to go here on this rainy whole day. It's been raining on and off, sprinkling throughout the entire day. Bellarmine's track. Really nice out there. Great facility. See the pace beginning to quicken. You got a big pack there in the lead, about 6 girls. Chase pack about 7 meters back.
I totally would have. I haven't done much help.
Yeah, seriously, he should probably make what?
Looking for a quick finish here. Final lap coming up. Here in the second heat of the women's 1,500 meter run, we got Bellarmine, 2 in the lead. Moorhead State, Northern Kentucky. So you can win this one. Here we are, the final lap. It's gonna be a close one, too close to call. Bellarmine leading for most of it. Got Indianapolis in there as well, in the white, coming to 300 to go, on the outside. Moorhead State on the inside. Beginning to kick now. We got Bellarmine tripping a little bit. Indianapolis taking the lead. Moorhead State, Northern Kentucky, still in the mix. In the back, we got Moorhead State's Alex Morris kicking. See if she can get into the mix there. But right now, with 150 to go, it's Bellarmine and Moorhead State. Moorhead in the lead. Bellarmine coming in. It's going to be a close one. It looks like Bellarmine beginning to pull away right here. Moorhead State. 2 strides, now 3 strides back, and it's looking like it's Bellarmine. 4:54. That was Brianna Olensky. Behind her, Jasmine Andrews from Moorhead State, 4:55. Here's the men's 100 meter dash. Just went off. Got another heat lined up for you here. But in heat 1, that was William Saucer. Time of 11.02. Wind meter, or the wind gauge said 1.7 meters per second. Helping them out. Right now the time to beat is 11.02, and they're off here in the second heat. Logan Conkle from Bellarmine, the freshman, 11.25.
Let's do it.
Alright, we got your third and final heat here.
Don't want me on your team.
Got 4 runners in this one. About to be starting in just a second. This is KRCC Sports from krcc-tv.com. Encourage you all to go to kytracknc.com and ktccca.org to get results and more coverage on other track events in Kentucky.
Yeah, you saw it a little bit, don't you?
In the women's 100 meter dash, won by Casey O'Banion from Bellarmine, the freshman, 11.85. And Letitia Martin from Indianapolis, 12.28. Here's the men's 800 meter run, the first heat going off. In this, we got Sandlin coming back from the win with the 15, seeing if he can come back to win the 8. Got Josh Farmer, Jake Waterman, Wes Morris, Zach Houston, Josh Macon. Just be looking for some of these runners out there in the lead. Got, let's see, is that a DePaul maybe? We'll just take a look when they come around here at the 300-meter mark. You know, that's looking like a running unattached. Wabash in the lead. Bellarmine in there. Morehead State. Final lap. Going through in about 56, 57. Wabash with about a 5-meter lead, with his teammate behind him gaining. Your early leader beginning to fade. We got Bellarmine, Sandlin, and Josh Farmer moving up with 200 to go. Morehead State, Wes Morris moving up as well. The Wabash team falling back a little bit here in the last 200. Looking like Sandlin coming in for the win. Farmer hanging on to him right now. Morehead State, Wabash in there. It's going to be Sandlin. Got Wabash, Morehead State, another Wabash, and it's looking like it's going to be time of 155, 155.7, 156.9, and 157.3 for the first heat of the men's 800. We got a second heat coming up here. Solid run for them today. All right, your leaders. Looking like it's running unattached. That's Paul Altoff in the lead. Going through the first 227, 28 seconds. A couple are Bellarmine runners. Morehead State. Wabash behind Morehead. See your top runners in here. 300 down. Unattached runners looking good. Wabash and Morehead State going through in 57, high 57. All these runners looking to break 2 minutes today. All right, they're all seated around that time right now. 300 to go. It's looking like your leader breaking away from everybody. We got Indianapolis moving up. Wabash moving up. Morehead State hanging on to the about 6th, 7th spot. Morehead State moving up now at the 200 mark. Passing 1, 2, 3, 4 runners in the last 50 meters now. But we got, it's looking like Indianapolis in the lead. Wabash. 2 Wabash. Morehead State in 4th place. Winners coming in 158, 159 for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Here's the women's 800-meter run. Clay Dixon from Morehead came in 10th place there. Women's 800. Just went off now. This is the first heat. Those Morehead runners right there in the yellow. A little bit over an hour ago, just finished their 1500 meter. Looking a little tired, but right now we got Bellarmine in Indianapolis, DePaul, all looking to battle out here. 300 down. Big pack of white jerseys right now. Mixed between Bellarmine and Indianapolis. Morehead State hanging on to the back of that pack. 200 down, or 400 down. Look like opening up their lead now. That's Bellarmine. Bellarmine working as a team here. We've got Elizabeth Gooden, Maggie Wagner, Angela Musk, all here. 200 to go now as they beginning to lengthen their leads here. Looking really close right now. It's a tie with all the Bellarmine runners right now in the 1, 2, 3 spots. Indianapolis trying to stay in the mix. But coming in for the win, that looks like it's Elizabeth Gooden, the junior from Bellarmine. Musk behind her and Matt Wagner. Indianapolis Haley Miller coming in and looking like 4th place. 2:16.8, 2:17.1, 2:17.2, and 2:18 for your top 4 runners. Here's Morehead State coming in through. As we take you to our next race, the men's 200-meter dash. About to start off in just a second. Women's 400 was won by Megan Jones of Bellarmine, 55.19. In second place, Galloway Cooley from Western Kentucky, 55.5. On the men's side, Robert Gardner III, Indianapolis, 48.3. And Joel Winnington from Wabash, 49.2. All right, coming in for the win in the men's 200-meter dash. That was DeMar Williams, 22.4. That's the time to beat. The women's 400-meter hurdles was won by Madison Rourke, Bellarmine, 102.3. And the men's 400-meter hurdles, Trent Martinez, Southern Indiana, 55.6. Here we go with our second heat of the men's 200-meter dash. The women's, won by Casey O'Banion, coming with a double. He did 24.36, 24.55 for Western Kentucky's Galloway Cooley. All right, it's looking like Morehead State, Wabash College. For this win, that was a 24.14 for Morehead's Morgan Swirls, and Adam Temple from running unattached, 23.9. Here we have the men's 5,000 meter run. Got some quality runners out there today. Probably about 5 or 6 of these runners really close to the 15-minute barrier, or already have broken 15 minutes. So be looking for about a 4:45 mile pace today.
Yep.
And they're off. So be looking for the 440 miles. We've got about 6 to 8 runners. Be looking to break 15 minutes today.
It's a huge field.
We got quite a few running unattached runners. Several Southern Indiana and Northern Kentucky out there as well. Southern Indiana taking the lead. Some of the unattached runners trying to hang on to them as well. Going through 200 meters now. Southern Indiana in the lead. PRCC-TV.com. Clay Dixon. In the 4x400 meter relay, Bellarmine on the guy's side wins 3:23.5. Tennessee Wesleyan coming in second place, 3 minutes 34.06 seconds. Southern Indiana third. Fourth, Calumet St. Joseph. And fifth was Calumet St. Joseph's B team in 3:50.
70 for the first 400.
In the women's 4x4, DePaul 4:11.06 in first place, and Tennessee Wesleyan 4:27.6 in second. In the men's high jump, winner Derek Hill from Western Kentucky, 6 feet 8 and 8.75 inches for the win. Behind him, Donovan Hassel from Western Kentucky, his teammate, 6 feet 6.75 inches. Women's high jump was won by Sydney Weinert, 5 feet 5 and 2/4 inch, 1/4 inch. and Kelly Walter in the same distance, but with less attempts, or with more attempts rather. In the men's pole vault, Tony Heath jumping unattached, 15 feet 1 inch. Behind him, Jacob Aldrich from Indianapolis, the senior, with 14 feet 9 inches. In the women's pole vault, Carly Parker from Western Kentucky, 12 feet 9.5 inches, and Kendra Bossicker from Vincent, 11 feet 3.75 inches. All right, here in the men's 5,000 meter run, we got about 8 guys in the lead right now, on pace for about 440 miles, a little bit over that. Southern Indiana, and there's a trip there from one of the runners. Falling back from the lead pack about 20 meters now. But right now, 10 laps to go. Looking good for these guys. We're going back with them later into the race. Here we are. Looks like Southern Indiana, Bellarmine, unattached runners in there. A pack about 5 guys right now with 5 laps to go. Men's long jump winner Nathan Mueller from Wabash, 22 feet 4.25 inch. Behind him, Eamon Galley from DePaul, 20 feet 9.25 inch. And the women's long jump, Karen Foltz from Northern Kentucky, 17 feet 6 inches, and Mariah Davis, 16 feet 9.75 inch. Men's triple jump winner from Morehead Sit, Benito Botaka, jumping 42 feet 0.75 inches, and Clayton Abbott coming in second place, 41 feet 11.25 inch. The women's triple, Anna Camargo from Western Kentucky, 36 feet even, and Catherine Condry from Nepal, 35 feet 2.5 inches. Our leaders beginning to pick it up here in the men's 5,000 meter run. See the pace beginning to quicken a little bit there. Here as we approach about a mile to go now. In the men's discus, Joel Baer wins with a throw of 153 feet 4 inches, and behind him, Derek De St. John from Wabash, 150 feet 10 inches. In the women's, Tatiana Zurvalek throwing unattached, 158 feet and a half inch. And Kathleen Watson from Indianapolis, 133 feet 9 inches. Hammer throw was won by Addison Shallow, 226 feet 3 inches, and the women's Sarah Bronman, 174 and 10 inches. Javelin, Ben Cold, 167 feet 10 inches, and the women's Elisa Dupilka from Bellarmine, 106 feet 2 inches. Shot was won by Joshua Burdella, 50 feet 8.25 inch. Women's Janie Burnett from Vincent, 43 feet 3 inch. Covers your field events here as we are on the men's 5,000. Southern Indiana in the lead. Max Runia running unattached. Right behind him, Indianapolis in the mix as well. But right now, breaking up the pack, that's Tyler Pence from Southern Indiana, the freshman. Behind him, Max Runia. On pace for sub 15. Here as we start closing up the race. Tyler Pence, Max, Will Cox, Austin Viano, Alex Cushman, all in the mix here. But right now it's looking like it's Pence. There's about a 10-meter gap on Max. Runia been able to throw down a kick here and there. But it's looking like it's going to be Tyler Pence with 100 meters to go. seeing Runya about 100 or about 10 meters back. And now he's lengthened his lead to about 15 meters and 20 meters here in the last 10 meters to go. And it's Tyler Pence, the freshman from Southern Indiana, 14:48 and 14:50 for Max Runya. Wilcox, 14:53 and 14:54 for Austin Diano. Here comes in 5th place, Alex Cushman, time of 15:07. All solid times here. We had 4 guys break 15 today. A couple PRs here on KRCC Sports, KRCC-TV.com. It's Clay Dixon here at the Bellarmine Classic. We're wrapping up here in the men's 5,000 meter. We got a final race coming up, the women's 5K. All right, in the women's, we got quite a few girls. We got probably about 8 girls looking to break 18-minute barrier today. One girl, she's ranked. Looks like she can probably do sub 17, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that.
Look at all those girls.
Michelle Finn in the lead, looking to break 17 today. Got a West Kentucky pack, DePaul, Northern Kentucky. Lots of Morehead State in there. Here in the women's 5,000 meter run, our final event of the day. A lot of runners, this might be their last race of the season if they're not going to the conference meet, or unless they do maybe a last-minute qualifier like the Louisville Cardinal Twilight Classic coming up in a couple weeks. But for most, this will be their last one for the season. There you see the main pack, consisting of Morehead State, Northern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Your leader, Michelle Finn, breaking away from the pack. Right now in the main pack, we got Northern Kentucky and Morehead State. Bellarmine in there as well, with your top 3 runners leading the main pack. Encourage you all to go to ktccca.org and kytrackxc.com. Your leader, Michelle Finn, got a 20-meter lead. And we got Lindsey Hinken and Christian Gray. Heather O'Brien in the lead, or chasing Finn. And we got a big chase pack behind them. About 20 runners right now, all in the mid-18s to mid-19s range for their seed time. Northern Kentucky, Southern Indiana, Morehead State.
6 to go, 5 to go. 6 to go.
Here we see everybody beginning to break apart now. Some people running by themselves in between packs, some people in the little pack of 1 or 2 runners. As you see right here, 2 runners. But right now your leaders, you got Michelle Finn on pace for about something in the mid-16s, 1630s. Lindsey Hinken, Christian Gray, and Heather O'Brien looking strong, on pace for sub-18. Skylar Hilton from Southern Indiana and Lise Hill Sterling trying to hang on to pace for sub-18 as well. Crystal Williams from Morehead State.
Here we go. Come on, Crystal, let's go, Parker! Let's go, Lori!
Here we are in the middle of the race.
Come on, Kayla! Good job!
Girls trying to hang on to the pace. Be approaching the last few laps. Just a minute. 3 laps to go for your leader, Michelle Finn. Most of these other girls about 4 or 5 laps to go. Finn just blowing away the field. Have about a win by over a minute, I would say. At this rate, should be finishing about 16:30s, and second place should be in about 17:30s, 17:40s.
Come on.
Here we are at the Bellarmine Classic, Louisville, Kentucky, April 27th, 2013. Here in a rainy, cold day, or slightly cold, not too bad. Raining on and off throughout the day.
Go, Crystal! Let's go, girls! Go, lady! Good job, Crystal! Let's go, Parker and Lindsay!
Approaching the last few laps.
How do we know?
Final lap from Michelle Finn. Looking like she'll be doing about a 16:30.
Let's go, Kate!
Second place be about in the 17:40s. $16:35.9 from Michelle Finn and 17:44.44 for Lindsay Hinken. Kristen Gray, 17:56 and 17:57 for Heather O'Brien. Solid times, all breaking in 18 minutes. We got 4 today. But Michelle Finn running unattached with the win, running solo in 16:35.9.
Is this our last lap?
Wrapping up here in the women's 5,000 meter run and our final race here at KRCC Sports and KRCC-TV.com. This is Clay Dixon. See some Morehead State runners coming in for the finish.
Let's go, ladies! All the way! Good job, girls!
19 flat, 19:02 race time. Kate Momar from Morehead State. Looking like she'll be a PR in 19:11 for the senior. Solid run for the girls today. Here on KRCC Sports, we'll be wrapping up here. Encourage you all to join us next time. It's Clay Dixon, your host.
Good job, Lori!
You've been watching the Bellarmine Classic here on KRCC Sports.
All the way through, Erica, all the way 1936.
See the girls finishing up and congratulating each other on a job well done, and some a season, and some a career. It's Clay Dixon. Join us next time.
Hey, we ran about 2 minutes slower